make sure they look good. Key on them. If you want to do the opening statement and then questions as well. Sure. Obviously, this time of year, every game gets bigger and bigger, so I'm real proud of these girls. It was a tough battle tonight against a very good, very strong defensive Auburn team, and the girls continue to battle. I thought we came out real strong in the second half and just put tremendous pressure. All of our girls were really battling hard, and these two next to me obviously had a fantastic game, and can't imagine the pressure that Carly felt as she stepped up. She's been working on those almost every single day this fall. She stays after practice and continues to perfect the PK, and so we were fortunate that she had an opportunity to put that away. Obviously a very big win, and we're really excited to move on to the next round.
Coach, it looked like during most of the game your last pass was just a bit off.
Yeah, that's what we talked about at halftime. I thought we played really well. We were doing the things that we had talked about, things that have made us successful all year. But we were just 6 inches to a yard or a foot off stride, and in the second half that continued. We were so close. We didn't get as many shots off as we typically do, but the balls that we were serving across the face of the goal that were so dangerous, or that last touch, that last pass, it was so close. But the girls, they didn't get frustrated. They continued to battle. We defensively, I thought we played really solid and didn't allow Auburn to kind of turn, and we knew they were a great counterattack team, and so we wanted to make sure that we were not letting the counters go, and I thought our back line did a fantastic job.
As far as the ability to prevent that, when you have a game like this, when you're putting that much pressure on, is there a feeling that it's inevitable we're eventually going to get one in because we are putting so much pressure, or is there that nagging feeling in the back of your mind, we've been here before and all it takes is one mistake on the other end?
Well, I think with this team, which is different from teams in the past, is this team believes, and we have found every way possible to score this year, and we've had different people step up to do it, whether it was a defender off a free kick, off a PK, off a cross, or off just a great shot. We have found ways to win games, and that's what special teams do. And so I believe this team has a lot of confidence, and I don't think that that's the thought that's going through our mind as it may have been in years past. But it's like, let's push forward, let's go forward, and continue to kind of finish this track that we've been on this year.
They had a defensive focus. Talk about the way their defense performed and was able to knock you guys off your runs a little bit and not give you the looks that maybe you sometimes have.
Yeah, well, we knew Auburn was a very experienced team. They play in a very tough conference. Their last 3 games in their conference were against 3 ranked opponents, so they've seen some of the very best in the country. They're very athletic, and we knew that they probably wouldn't mind playing defense. They're a good defensive team, but we just wanted to continue to go at them. And we feel that when we have the ball and that we're on the attack, that we don't allow our opponents to find any rhythm offensively. And so it is hard to kind of counter when you don't have the ball as much or when you're chasing. And that's what we've done with all of our opponents this year. We want people to chase us. Our girls do a great job of moving the ball. Everybody wants the ball. And again, I just think this team has a lot of confidence going forward that it can come from any person at any time.
Carly, can you walk us through what you were thinking when you were waiting to kick that penalty kick right up to the moment that you kicked it?
Yeah, I mean, right when he called it a PK, I was very excited, and then all of a sudden I was so nervous because I knew that was me. And I mean, setting the ball down instantly, tingles in my fingers. I'm just nervous knowing that what's on the line. But I've practiced a lot, like Jen said, and I felt confident that I could kick it where I wanted to. And so, I mean, of course I'm going to have nerves, but I felt confident going through it.
Did you know you were going to the left, or did that just make that at the last minute?
It differs. I mean, it just depends on what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Last minute penalty kick in the NCAA tournament, that's got to be something, a moment that you've been maybe anticipating your whole life.
Yeah, I mean, during the summer I had practiced PKs almost every single day, and then through double days and through practice, I still practice them, knowing that I'm going to have at least 1 or 2 opportunities in the season to take it and to put it away. I mean, I would never expect it would be down into the 44th second or whatever it was, but I mean, all the practice paid off. So.
You just talk about the moment after celebrating, the crowd, all that.
Yeah, it was one of those moments I'll never forget. I had tears of joy. I mean, everyone, my teammates are just so happy just that we won, or had 40 seconds till we won. That's definitely a moment in my career that I will never forget.
Did it go right where you thought it, right where you wanted it to go?
That's where I was planning on shooting
Just
it.
placing it right in that particular spot.
Yeah.
And Chloe, what did you see from your standpoint in the middle of the field? Tell me how your team was playing.
Honestly, we were playing so well. I thought we were moving the ball really well. We were a little late. I think a little late to every ball that I received in the box. But the more pressure, I think we knew it was coming. The fact that it came in the 44th second, I mean, hey, we'll take it, And we all had so much confidence in Carly. I knew going in, I was like, okay, she's got it. Like, this is it. We're going to win the game because I see her practice every day. So that was a great moment.
You had a couple of shots yourself that were very, very cool. One off the top of the net and a couple others that were right there. Did you feel like, hey, I just want one more shot?
Yeah, I felt like that, especially at the late in the game. We were really pushing to get a goal, and I just couldn't find the back of the net. It was, I was a little off today, but thank goodness Carly came through for us.
Coach, can you talk about what it means? I mean, Carly's been such a big part of this program for so long, and to be able to have her be the one steps up and makes this just fitting in the sense of, just as far as what she's given.
Absolutely, Carly's been a big force for this program for her 4-year career, and it's very deserving that we don't expect it to be over yet. We still hope to have a few games ahead of us, but certainly fitting that she's the one who took it on her shoulders and came through when we really needed it, as she's done so much of her career. And also attribute the seniors that came in with her. So many of them had great games tonight as well, and the senior class has led us through ups and downs throughout their 4 years. And certainly this year they've led, and we've had a lot of ups, and so it's been a fun ride, and we hope to continue it on.
Thoughts about Saturday?
Just excited. I mean, we try and prepare for every opponent. As we say, every game, it doesn't matter who we play or what the conditions are. We're going to try and prepare it and do what we know what we're capable of doing. So we'll continue just to focus and fine-tune what we're trying to do right now. And Marquette is a fantastic team. They've had a lot of success, won a championship. They've played a tough schedule, so we played them a few times in years past. We know that they're a great team. They're well coached. They have great athletes. But we're excited. We worked hard to play at home, and we look forward to playing at Southfield again.
With them playing right before your game, did the assistants watch? Did you watch their game? I mean, did you have somebody?
I watched the first half
Okay.
of their game, and Chris and Alicia were here for the second half, so we got a little bit of an understanding of what they do this year. So we'll be ready. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, ladies.